First of all, hi, hello. That was a little crazy. So just a quick little intro. And also, if you're new here, hi, my name is Leah, but you can call me Lieb. And every Monday we just do this thing called Mental Monday where we talk about our feelings and what's been going on with us. So, I think a good topic to do is the whole TikTok thing. It's back up now, but I do want to share like the feelings of like when it went away and all that stuff. I'm going to have my friend Tobias on with me, so I'll be right back with him. Let me just get a little set up and get some settings changed and everything, and then we'll be back. Hold on. Hopefully,
Okay,
all the
Farrell.
audio is good, and as you can see on screen, well, we have Lemon, but she's yeah. I obviously have Tobias here. According to my screen, he's right here on the right, and then Lemon's like right below me. So, all
Well,
right.
damn.
So I know I keep going over this and keep rethinking. Like it's in the end, it's a stupid app, but for me, it was like a lot of my for you page was very stupid, more or less, because my algorithm was like wonky. And during the day, it would be not even necessarily gaming clips, which is weird because that's all I post. So you would think it would like tailor to kind of like what you post and like that's what you're into. But a lot of mine was like really good informational stuff and it made me laugh but at nighttime though, that was a different story because I had a lot of animated horror on my for you page and it got me scared. I'm not gonna lie. But TikTok was gone for what, 13 hours?
Something like that.
Something along those lines. And it was so stupid how I felt so lost. Like I don't know. It's a weird time. It's a weird time. But I got some sleep though. But I got some
Ugh.
sleep though. Did it affect you guys in any way?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay, how so?
I'll let Lemon go first.
Okay.
Starting off, I would get on an app and then I'd get bored of it and then I'd try to open it. And I did that about 10 times last night. And I literally had nothing to do. I had to figure out, I was like, I'm going to go on Instagram and try out Reels on there. And that was absolutely feral. And I said, absolutely not. And then I went on YouTube Shorts, which I already watched some of it sometimes, but it just wasn't the same as TikTok. Some of the comments are like different. I just didn't like it that much. And I just had to resort to just watching regular YouTube videos, which I only do before I go to bed. So I was like, well, now I'm just wasting away watching full on YouTube videos when I can just watch a few small ones at a time and keep my attention span like all good instead of getting bored of one video, going to the next one without finishing that one. It was just TikTok was just the best.
Yeah. Can confirm.
You're right. So I think we can all agree that TikTok comes in really handy for bedtime hours. Like, I'm with both of you guys. Before I go to bed, like I'm sitting there scrolling TikTok for that. Like, when I go to bed, it's like an hour when I get into bed that I'm laying there just on TikTok. I came home last night and was like, okay, I'm just gonna lay here, listen to music. I tried to open TikTok maybe a good 5 times, and that fifth time, I raged quit. I put my phone on Do Not Disturb and said, I'm to hell with this. I'm going to bed. So I flipped my phone over. I was irritated because I was like, this is some BS. Like, I want TikTok back. And this was like 2 hours after it shut down that I'm finding myself crash out. Originally, when it came out like, oh yeah, they're banning TikTok. I'm like, I'm not that addicted to TikTok. It's not gonna affect me. The days going up to it when I'm just like, oh, it's coming. I'm finding different apps. Like, okay, I'm realizing how much of an effect TikTok really had. To the point today, I'm just like twiddling my thumbs. What am I gonna do?
Yes, it's crazy. And I don't know. Oops, I left her chat open. Um, no, it's just I don't know how many times I've tried, and there was a point where I would open it and try to go to my profile real quick before that little like pop up message happened. And as soon as I got there, then the pop up message happened. I'm like, well, damn, I can't even look at like my stuff. Like that's wild. It's like I posted that, I own that. Let me watch it. Like I already know what happens in my videos, obviously, so it wouldn't have like had the same effect. But I think it would just be like the nostalgia of scrolling through and just picking something. I don't know. It was an odd time, but even though it's back, it's still different. If that makes sense. There's some videos on there that have like good quality, but for the most part, it's all shit right now, and I still can't even enjoy it. Like, I don't know. I still watch a little bit here and there, and just the fact that I'm like scrolling through to watch, it's good, but it's not, if that makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know. It's just a weird time, and I hope it does fix itself and change and get back to what it was, I guess, because it's weird that so much is just banning it. It just changes like it in a sense. It's like you just took it away and you gave it back. How is it different? Like, what did you do?
So I'm gonna touch on the banning thing.
Mm-hmm.
So they initially said we're banning this on the 19th. It went dark on the 18th.
Yes.
For you to
Mhm.
turn around the very next day, oh, we came to a conclusion,
Mm-hmm.
and giving it back on the day that you were, in a sense, supposed to ban it. So now, my experience with it being back, I don't want to get attached to it being back right now because it was supposed to be banned today. So anytime I open it, I'm just like on edge, like, okay, we don't know anything. Are they gonna just turn around and be like, oh, guess what? We tricked you guys again. We're taking the app away again.
Right. Yeah, that was annoying because I had some every night, but when we lay down for bed, like throughout the day, I'll find some videos to favorite, and then I'll be like, "Hey, Kenzo, I got some videos for us tonight," and he'll have some for us. And I had some saved and ready to go, and when it went dark at it was like 10:30, I was like, I thought I had like the next day to continue. Like, why is it the day before or the night before? Like, what is this? Why you lie like that? Like,
I
I was
cried.
mad. I was like very rageful. I was mad.
I was in a public setting when it went down, so I had to try to control my face. And
Oh.
because I took TikTok going away kind of personal, just because in my experience, realistically, yes, the way me and Leah met through a group chat, but initially we all came together through a TikTok community.
Mhm.
So it was sad on my end because if it hadn't been for TikTok, that group chat that was made would have never been made, and me and Leah would have never
Yes.
met and became friends.
Yes.
So I was mourning the sense of, wow, this is the end of a chapter. Me and Leah made it through, and look at us now, going on 3 years being best friends.
Mhm.
So
Well,
I was just like trying to control my face, and my mom was like, "Are you okay?"
it's like no, I'm not okay.
Oh, I'm not.
Nope.
Well, it's like crazy is I honestly would have never even started streaming if it wasn't for that community.
Okay.
Because seeing how that person was streaming and interacting with people, I was like, I kind of want to do that. But obviously, I didn't have the following to do it on TikTok. I was like, well, there's also Twitch. So maybe I'll just start up there. And then that's what initially got me into streaming in the first place, which obviously led me to Lemon. Well, Robert and then Lemon. So
Right.
Mm.
it's just it's crazy how much an app can do for people, and change lives essentially. And to obviously to them, it's just, oh, it's just a video app. It's nothing. To other people, that's their job. And you essentially took that away. Yeah, you gave it back, but like at what cost, you know? And hopefully everyone didn't delete their stuff and they can continue to carry on with their said job, but I don't know. I still think this is going to have an effect on some people, but I guess we'll just see as time goes on. I don't know. It's just it's a weird time and it's annoying.
I agree.
Mm.
Americans are not free
We're not.
at all.
I'll tell my parents I'm moving to Canada.
I mean, I thought about it. Not gonna lie, I thought about it.
Road trip.
Right? Let's go scout some places out. um, any other thing you guys need to talk about? Get off your chest.
I had so many things saved on that app. Like, my favorites was Filled to the Brim.
Yes,
I
me too.
had hundreds of videos that I saved in like different like folders or whatever. All of
Mhm.
my Heartstopper stuff, I was heartbroken when I saw that
Oh,
I didn't have time to save some of that stuff. And all of the cooking videos that I saved, I didn't get to save any of those because it went away too early.
yes.
And I was like, okay, where am I supposed to find these now? I don't want to go to YouTube for it because I'm not going to have short videos to see that.
Damn.
Yes, you.
Bless you.
Sorry.
You okay?
But no, that was my favorites. I had all kinds saved. Like it wasn't just one genre of videos. It was so
Mm-hmm.
many cooking, so many like music and a lot of funny stuff and a lot of DIY stuff and painting and it's like, man, I'm not going to be able to save all of that cuz essentially my phone can't hold all of that, but
Right.
like, I don't know, it made me really sad. Like I was mad at first and then I got to like fully thinking about it and it's like, man, all my hard work on there. And then I got sad about it.
I
But
got
it's back.
sad because, like, when Leah, when we first became friends, we all knew I wasn't the most social, and like I didn't really post on TikTok.
Mhm.
And now I have some post on it, so it's like I'm going back and I'm like, damn, I really changed over this period of time, and here I am like, I want to post more TikToks, but here's TikTok getting banned, so like now what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Like for me, it was a more of a confidence booster. Like I learned to be more social, so now it's just like, oh, well, thanks TikTok, you are a real one for that.
You fucked everyone over.
You did. For
Like,
what?
I don't know.
Literally, when I look at TikTok, I'm literally looking at the past because you can literally see how I was feeling based on the videos that you were watching. So I'm looking back and I'm like, oh my god, I was really happy at this point in time. Oh my god, I remember how sad I was at this time. And now I'm like, well, where am I supposed to post these videos at now?
Mhm.
But we're back, so
We
See, that
back.
was like stressing me too cuz essentially I do post a lot of like Fortnite clips and
mm-hmm.
stuff and funny moments and I was like, well, with TikTok gone, where am I going to post that? Cuz
Right.
obviously I don't want to do Instagram. I'm barely on there. I could essentially do YouTube Shorts, but the algorithm on there is just
Mm-hmm.
not the greatest. And then anywhere else, it's like I really just don't want to be on that platform anymore because I don't use it. So I don't. It was difficult to think about, and now I don't have to come up with the solution because it's back. But for how
At what
long?
cost?
Yeah, it's like how long am I going to get the chance to post some more and grow and everything? But I don't know. I guess we'll see.
We just have to take it by ear, I guess, now.
Yeah,
Press issues to the max.
yeah. Just enjoy it while we got it, I guess. That's all we
Hold
can
on, let me
do.
go through and save all my Sims build videos that I'm never gonna use.
Yeah. Let me save all my funny Twilight videos that I have on here.
About the Twilight.
Let me, let me save all my Sims challenges I want to send to Leah that I want to do with her.
Right. Anytime I see a Twilight edit, I'm like, lemon. Every time.
It's funny because
the recreations of
anytime I see like horror things, I instantly want to send them to Leah. Then I'm just like, you know what? Maybe this was on her For You page, so I have to think about it. No, I'm just gonna send it.
And what's funny is though, so like both of you, like you'll send me something, I'm like, I saw that like 5 videos ago.
yeah.
It's
Well, I
crazy.
sent it. Well, I just sent it to you, and I haven't had a chance to look yet. But it was on my For You page. The
Yeah.
amount of times I've done that, and then you said, I just sent that. I'm like, you did? And I scroll up and I'm like, I haven't looked at your shit yet. I'm sorry.
I'll do that. Like I'll see something, I'm like, ooh, Lemon will like that. Oh, wait, I have messages from Lemon. Let me make sure she didn't send it to me. And 9 out of 10 times she had already sent it to me. So it's like, okay, I'm not gonna send that to her then. Like, no, never mind. So I'll
Send it
I'll
just so I can-
essentially check my inbox first just to make sure.
I need to start doing that.
So funny because I've never had to do that.
Crazy. But for the time being, it's back and I'm happy again. I
Party time.
can doom scroll again. Can get lost in there again. I hope they fix the quality soon because that is on my nerves. On my
Yeah.
last nerves.
Have either of you noticed that the app is like really laggy?
I haven't. Like, what do you mean?
Okay.
I don't think so.
It's so let me pull it up so I can better explain it. So when I open it, if I want to go to like my following tab so I can see who I'm following, I don't want to keep taxes, sorry. It'll be like the black screen that we got last night before the message, and then it will sit there and load for a few seconds before it shows something.
Let me see. The following.
Nope, I don't have that.
No, mine loaded right away.
Huh.
I do
Oh, hey,
see
I
the
think
quality thing
quality's getting fixed though. It doesn't look as shitty anymore.
Hey.
though. Mine looks shitty.
Mine doesn't. Oh, thank goodness, because that was on my nerves.
It's on my nerves now. We switched.
It's like, yeah, I can somewhat feel the nostalgia of TikTok, but it's just I can't see what I'm looking at. Like,
My quality looks better, so I'm happy about that.
I think it's just like it seems like it's in batches for people. Because when I said TikTok was back, I got on the bed and I was like, I can watch TikTok again, and he's like, mine's not back. I was like, oh,
Is that why he sent the SpongeBob jail picture to the group chat?
yeah,
Oh, that wasn't shit.
yeah, because his wasn't back yet. And then not
Well,
even
that's
like 5 minutes later, he goes, oh, I can watch now. I was like, oh, okay,
well, that's like me and you. You told me yours was back, and then mine wasn't, and then I was like, wait, never mind.
yeah.
I only knew it was back because y'all sent stuff in the chat.
Yeah, I was trying not to click on it today, and then me and Tobias were talking this morning, and he said like some of his family they never lost it or something, and I was so jealous. I was like, what?
Yeah, my mom didn't lose it.
What?
I wasn't like mad at all this morning when I got up. I was like, okay, I'm gonna read a book today because there's a book series I have that I want to get back into. And then my mom was like, well, come up to my apartment. I'm making breakfast. So my brother and I walked up, and he's on his phone, and he's like, I never lost TikTok. I was like, what do you mean? So me and my sister grabbed his phone. At this point, I'm just like, I'm gonna crash the fuck out because why do you still have it? We have the same IP address.
Mm-hmm.
So how do you still have it? And then my stepdad comes out of the bedroom. Oh yeah, I still have. What the fuck? Is what I literally said out loud. And my mom just starts laughing, and she's like, "It's not that deep. Go touch some grass."
First of all,
First of all, I'm the oldest. I am not in that category where These kids all with no electronics. I remember staying outside until the streetlights came on.
It's just it's just a crazy time. Just enjoy it while we got it, though. Enjoy it while we got it.
The next time it goes
Yeah.
out, the apocalypse is happening.
Oh man. Ugh. I don't want to think about next time, but I know it's gonna come.
I'm keeping my guard up.
Yep.
Just like Vine.
Yep.
Just like Musically. Sorry,
Mhm.
we don't talk about her.
I wasn't on either.
I didn't have like a Vine account, but I did watch a lot of Vine. Like I never posted to Vine or nothing. I don't think I did Musically.
I have never owned Vine or Musically. I've always just watched them from YouTube whenever I was younger.
Yeah. Cuz I think my brother had a Vine account and I would just kind of watch from his stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I saw a lot of them. But when Musically was after, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Cuz like I was like, man, this ain't the same. I don't want to watch anymore. So I don't think I've seen anything on Musically. And then TikTok came out. And at first I was kind of iffy. I was like, I don't know if I like this. It's kind of different. But I'm glad I stuck around and gave it a chance cuz, essentially we got
Mm-hmm.
introduced and everything, but I don't know, it's just crazy how like everything happens for a reason and that's in the in the long run it's kind of like scary to think about. Like I don't know, it blows my mind how one little decision affects so much of your future and it's just
Mm-hmm.
crazy. So crazy.
When TikTok first came around, I was still in high school. I was so anti TikTok, and then in 2019, right before the this shit hit the fan, I downloaded it before everything went lockdown. I wasn't super into it, and then as soon as I went to online school, here I am, a TikTok junkie, just scrolling through, watching all those dances, and now it was just like, okay, you know what? I see the hype.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I was in high school and everybody's like, "Oh, look at this TikTok, look at that TikTok." And I'm like, "I am not getting pulled into this time." And then like it was like no, it was like the end of 2021. I'm like, I'm caving in. I need to see what it's like. And ever since that day, I've been on TikTok like probably the most out of all my social media apps every single day.
Mhm. Cuz like I'll be on TikTok, I'll close it, get on one app, like, yeah, kind of bored. Back to TikTok.
Well,
Yo,
Close it, like, well, let me check out this one over here. On it for like a couple minutes. Back to TikTok.
yo,
It's like
my
TikTok is
most
every other app for me.
my
yo.
top three apps right now on my phone in the order: TikTok, Snapchat, and Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
Top
Mhm.
That's how
three.
it is for me.
Yeah, cuz I'm really not on anything else and I've contemplated just getting rid of all my other stuff. So it's like what's the point? I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, essentially it's good to have like a backup, but at the same time those backups suck.
Mm-hmm.
So what's the point? I don't know. It's all
See,
annoying.
in my case, with my relationship with you, I like that you have your Instagram and your Facebook because when you come in with your little life updates, like, oh, this happened. Yeah, I already know because I talk to you every day, but it's so sweet to see when you post it.
My
So it's like,
occasional updates.
like, hey, I took a road trip to this place. Hey, I met so and so.
Yeah. I uh I was going to delete Facebook like probably a year and a half ago, but one of my dad's friends talked me out of it because he even pointed out like even though you don't update as often, but just seeing your updates and seeing how good you're doing after the whole thing still makes him happy. So it's like, you know what? I can't do that. So I basically kept it for just like a few amount of people But in the long story short, I don't care for Facebook. I don't care for Instagram. I don't care for
Me either.
X or Twitter or whatever the hell. 'Cause I don't post. So why do I have it?
Yeah. Like those who need to know. Those who
Yeah,
don't know, it's whatever. I don't really talk to you on a day-to-day basis.
exactly. I don't know. Times are weird right now.
Times are scary.
Very scary. It's
Leah
crazy.
wears green.
Yeah, I do.
I can't see
Uh,
her. What do you mean?
What?
She's wearing camo.
Exactly.
She blends in with her chair. Well, her chair looks more like lime.
Yeah. Oh, you can't see it.
Oh,
Oh, there it is.
Mine's blue.
mine's yellow.
Yeah. Go figure. Oh, well, anything else?
No.
Nar. Clear.
Well, I thank you guys for joining me. and
Anytime. Thanks for
Bullshitting
having
around.
us. We can do that on any time. We don't gotta. We can bullshit around anytime.
And we do. And we do. Well, all right then.
Alrighty.
Bye bye.
Bye-bye.
Boy.
Yeah, that was our TikTok discussion and a little more. It's crazy how we all have like similar experiences, but at the same time it's like so different. I don't know. Now to the Discord so I can read the questions. And if you see that shadow over there, that's Kenzo. Not turning to look. Okay, so this is this week's Discord. I made sure it was to like let people know it was optional, and if they didn't want to go into too much detail, they didn't have to. I said, is there anything specific or tough that you need to get off your chest? Anything that's been setting you back on your healing journey? First one. As my mom's oldest and the most independent of her 3 kids, she was a single mom, so I had to grow up faster than I feel like I should have to help with everything. And I feel like it's given me this complex of I have to be perfect and I can't make mistakes or I'll fail at life. I know it's me in my head, but I'm at a constant competition with myself because of it. I feel like I have to get approval from everyone to make sure I'm making them happy, and honestly, I'm just so tired. I want to stop because realistically, and how harsh this is going to sound, no one's opinions fucking matter. At the end of the day, your happiness comes first. Recently, I've been under so much stress. Now I'm at the point where I'm like, I'm handing the wheel off and letting the universe take the wheel. What's going to happen is going to happen, and shit is out of my control. Honestly, I kind of relate to that one. It does suck having to grow up so quick and just take on a lot of responsibility that you really shouldn't be responsible for. And I don't know, I do know how stressful that is, and I hope you're able to like find the balance in it and kind of manage it a little better, because that at the end of the day, it is a lot of stress to take on by yourself. And I don't know, probably need to try and set like boundaries or something, because you don't always like, yeah, it's good to like give in and help out and, you know, be all in that area, but at the same time, you don't want to have to constantly give in and be responsible, and because you are your own person too, and you have your own things to worry about. You can't just constantly focus on making these people happy at the expense of your happiness. Your happiness matters just as much, if not more, than others. You know what I mean? So hopefully you're able to find that like balance, and I don't know, hopefully it gets better. Next one. Recently, my life has been nothing but tough. I had a plan to move states this year, which, if you didn't know, is my way of escaping my toxic family. Well, for the past few years, my ferret, Cinnamon, has been suffering from a disease that is very common in ferrets. We got her checked out at the vet and got her an implant that would take away her symptoms for a period of time because this disease can't be cured. Well, her body didn't take the implant, and sooner than later, we started seeing her get worse. She developed a tumor, and now I need to save up to get her surgery. Surgery is going to cost about $4,000 in total, and it would take a while before we actually get the procedure done. This has changed the plan of me moving early this year, and I'm really starting to confuse myself because I don't know if I want to go through with the surgery or if I should just keep my moving plans and get her to see another vet when I move. This would allow me to save up money for her to get the surgery, but at the cost of her getting worse. I'm not ready to take on this challenge. Oh, hang on. Well, that was my niece showing me her Valentine's Day balloon. Anyway. It's kind of a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation. Because I know she is on meds, I believe, and that's just a sticky situation. I wonder, like, would you be able to do like research on vets in that area and see if they're that doesn't sound good, but like see if they're like more qualified? I'm not saying your vet right now isn't qualified, but like, because I know there's sometimes always better somewhere. Have you like done research about other vets? And because maybe if there's like a better option, you could go ahead with the move. And I mean, she's on meds, you know. I'm trying to put myself in that position, and honestly I don't know what I would do. Because if you go ahead and move and then get her the surgery, it's not going to necessarily be like way later, but you know, later than what you could now. Essentially, yeah, she would get worse, but the whole environment would be better, you know, because they do pick up on a lot of stress and stuff, and if you're in a constant state of stress, I mean, that's really not going to help either of them, and it's definitely not going to help her get better, you know what I mean, because she's picking up on your stress. But you know, if you do stay and then get the surgery and then move later, it's just, who knows what's going to happen, and if your situation gets worse, you know. Again, it's just a damned if you do, damned if you don't, and I hate that for you. I really do. Last one. I always find it easy for me to ease my mind when editing or doing some sort of art, and that's a problem when you have art block or limited resources. And it's been hard to get a job when nobody is replying, and I wanted to get back into streaming, but still limited resources. I wanted to expand my ideas and work on 3D modeling and even music, but those are yet to come, but hopefully I'm able to achieve those goals. I mean, you will. The situation isn't ideal right now, and this is what I've been dealing with for the past 4.5, almost 5 years, and there's so many things that I want to do, and being here, I just can't, because like you, limited resources, and it sucks, but you just gotta stay positive and just know that if what's meant to be will come to you, and just know that I am here with you on the ride and able to help in any way that I can. You'll get where you want to go, and you'll be able to work on your stuff soon, and I will make damn sure of that. I will do my best. Now for my answer, I don't think I have anything specific or tough. I have stressed that, me being out of work is just not the greatest, but at the same time, it's like been kind of refreshing to get away from the stress of waking up, being stressed, dealing with public, coming home, trying to unwind, and I can't. And it's been a nice refresher. The only downside, obviously, is just no income coming in, and I can't, like, oh, I have a craving for this. Let me just run to town and get it. Like, I can't do that anymore, and it has been shitty, but I'm making it. I'm surviving. I heard on the 25th we are officially opening. We have been by to see the place. The landlord came by, we talked to him, and he's been putting in his ideas of what he wants to see done to the building, and they've been all great ideas, and we are going to take them into consideration and stuff. And I already know trying to get back into routine, and I'm going to be working so many hours, and it's just, the thought of it is just stressing me. But at the same time, it's going to be nice to somewhat get out of the house and do something different. And number one thing is make money because our goal is to find our own place so that we can have the creative freedom to do what we want to do and stuff. Because as just a little bit ago, you could see that we just really have no privacy here, and it's not the best situation, but it could be worse, So I don't know. I don't really have anything to fully get off my chest other than that, other than the stress of routine again. I'm sure it'll go great. And I would like to do some vlog type videos about the whole working stuff when we open, and kind of just show you guys like how the day-to-day will be. So it'll probably be like a good week after we open that I'll put a video out for that topic, because I want to get us back into routine first and kind of let things flow as they should, without like, oh, first day, hey, here's a camera in your face. So yeah, I think that's about it. We stressed our situations we were in with the whole TikTok ban, let out our thoughts and opinions on it and where we are now and stuff like that. So I think that's pretty much it. If you want to leave a like, I'd appreciate it. If you want to subscribe, I'd appreciate it. And I will see you guys hopefully in another video soon, because I was in the middle of editing when the whole ban happened, because I used CapCut, and that being powered by TikTok, it got banned too. So yeah, I'm gonna finish that video, so probably like Tuesday or Wednesday I should have that ready. So I will see you guys in another Mental Monday video next week. Bye.